Hello and welcome back to Emily Cat 176. I'm back sitting at the table, so hopefully the cats won't get up here. So it is Wednesday, and Wednesday of course means poetry. Now someone left a comment saying that they would like me to read to them. So I am going to read this poem. I do it every Wednesday. And this week it is a poem called Angel Arms. So let us begin. She is the little pink mouse, his faraway star, the pure angel in his sleep, with skirts blowing back over stark, bright thighs and knees that are ivory or white or pink. Pink as the little pink mouse, his faraway star, the pure angel in a deep dream, his lonely girl. She's going to be Feldman's girl someday. No damn immoral scum will ever kiss her lips. No crazy black fiend will ever stain her thighs with a touch or a glance, or dare to think of them, not even Feldman. Not anyone. She is so clean, she is so pure, she is so strange, she is so clean. She is a little pink mouse, squeaking among the rubbish and dried tobacco juice of black alleys, a blazing star among dirty electric lights in warehouse lofts. A Bible angel smiling up at him from a starched bed, telling him to be a good, pure Feldman. That's what he is. That's what he is. Do they think he is a woman-faced roach, a walking sewer with his girl a bottle fly buzzing on the rim? Do they think he is a hunched-back yellow poodle, screaming under the wheels of red engines that squawk through streets? Someday he's going to kill all the morons, be applauded by crowds, praised in churches, cheered by the gang, be smiled upon by the little pink mouse, his faraway star, his pure angel with her skirts torn away over blinding thighs. She is going to be Feldman's girl someday, hand in hand, heart joined to heart. A new day dawned, happy and sweet and sunny and pure. Some hot summer night, when the city trembles like a forest after battle and Feldman's brain is an iron claw. She will drop from an L train sliding through the sky like a burning snake and give him the wink, and he will come along. He will come along. She is the little pink mouse that whispers, cuckoo. Feldman, a touch-me-not star, his smiling angel with her soft angel arms, jerking the barbed wire caught in his bones. Angel Arms by Kenneth. So this poem came out, sorry it's a bit warm today, it is a little bit warm today so I've got to fan myself, came out in 1929. What did you think of that one? Kenneth Fearing was an American poet, 1902 to 1961. He was raised in Oak Park, Illinois, and he is regarded as a poet of the Depression era. And this poem was written right in the middle of the Depression. And I think this is what the poem is talking about, the Depression. He won the Guggenheim Fellowship for Creative Writing in 1936, and it was renewed in 1939. He was a poet in the 1930s, a pulp magazine writer with several pseudonyms, and he wrote psycho thrillers in the 1940s and the 1950s. So he did poetry, but then he also supported himself with this pulp fiction that he wrote. There's an expression: he is praised today for his presentation of the desperate lot of the urban, middle and lower classes. And this is, I think I can see that in this poem. I mean, I'm not sure what you think. You know, have a think about it, and what do you actually think it's about? Like a lot of the artists, he struggled for money. He drank heavily, and as said, he passed away in 1961. But a lot of his poetry, when you read it, and I have read a few of his poems, I picked this one, but there's a few, it depicts this disintegration of middle-class lifestyles in an urban, mechanicalized society. Sorry, I can't speak today, can I? And this is where I think you can see, even with this poem, you can see it's the depression, that awful time, you know, that awful time. So yeah, Kenneth Fearing, another poet I'd never heard of, but as I said, I like this poem. What do you think this poem is about? I do think that he's writing about people in the depression. I really do think that. Do you feel that? As I said, 1929, that was the depression. And from what I have read of him and his poetry, I'd agree he is a poet of the Depression era. He, like so many of them, as I said, he struggled for money, drank heavily, and he went out of favour the older he got, which it seems to be with quite a few of them. And I'm hoping by doing these poems that people get to know these poets. As I said, he's American. I've done Australian poets the last few weeks. This is another American poet. And I think John Steinbeck, he was an author of the Depression, wasn't he? He wrote, now isn't that, what is it, The Grapes of Wrath? Isn't that about a family in depression going to California? I think that's what it is. But this man was a poet. And I was telling someone about him, and they said, oh, but how do you get from poetry to pulp fiction? And I'm thinking, well, oh, did you hear that? That's Ruby. If he needed the money, we need money to live, don't we? Maybe poetry wasn't paying the bills. I don't know if there's many poets today that can make a living out of it. Let me know if there are, but I don't think poetry sells as well as it used to. But I did go into, and this is what I'm going to talk about on Friday, I did go into another bookshop, and I was so pleased to see the big section they had on poetry. It gladdened my heart. So that's poetry this Wednesday. As I said, Donald hasn't come anywhere near the camera, so that's good. He's eyeing it off though. So I will say goodbye now. As I said, I hope you're enjoying the poetry. Let me know, and let me know what you thought of this. I'll be back on Friday with books. And no, I'm not going to start reading books to you. A lot of it would be covered by copyright anyway, and I don't want to get sued. So enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you on Friday. Okay, bye.